So what kind of scumbag shit are we talking about?
Shooting dope, smoking crack, doing heroin.
I don't know. That's what I asked.
Yeah, normal shit.
A lot of people do that. I don't necessarily consider it scumbag shit. So you hopped a freight train to get here?
No, I didn't hop freight train. I fucking went up freight trains up to Maine and worked the blueberry harvest and bought a van and then got here.
How much was the van?
1,500. Got later.
Yeah, I'll find one for you. So where'd you buy a van at to get down here?
Actually, no, I bought the van here. I went up there, came back down here, went up there, came back down here. I've been north and south like 10 times in the past year. I just broke up with my girlfriend in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
We got in a fight and I just fucking jumped in my van, came down here, my van broke down. So I'm probably about to start jumping freight trains again.
No, you said something about me not hearing what you said because of my friends.
Is that a popular way to get around now? Freight trains?
No.
I loved hearing about it back in the days of lore. Hopping freight trains. But it's not the glamorous lifestyle it used to be.
No. I have friends that have one arm and one leg. I have friends that have like fucking dead dogs. Like all sorts of shit. It's not a fun lifestyle. Like they acted like to be in like fucking into the wild or something.
Yeah,
it's not like that, dude. It's not like that. It's
So-
like your friends dying all the time from heroin overdose and get run over by trains. It's not fun.
No, I'm just not in a good fucking mood.
Is it, I mean, is it all about the drugs, or is it about, I mean, like, I've heard that's a fairly dangerous life.
It's about freedom.
Sounds like a hell of a party.
It's about, like, not giving a fuck what anyone says. It's not about, it's not all about the drugs. Like, yeah, I love doing drugs, but, like, that has nothing to do with fucking hopping trains.
Okay.
That just has to do with, like, me just being a bum, I guess.
But it's not like the hobo lifestyle old, where you just, like, there were friendlies and there were not friendlies when you pulled into a town. It's like pretty much everybody's not friendly nowadays.
No, it's still the same way. It's like, it just depends how you act. If you're a good person, then people are generally nice to you. If you're a fucking shithead and you're a scumbag, then people are assholes to you. Yeah, they kind of just figure out, like, they kind of just feel you and see how you, you know, like, I don't know.
Huh?
Same way you feel at anyone else. Whether they're a train hopper or not. You know, like, I'm just trying to fucking travel around work, or if I don't, oh no, I just got a really shitty fucking relationship. And I'm not trying to work right now, I'm just trying to get drunk and just forget about how shitty my fucking life was the past 7 months.
Where do you usually find work at? Like, where?
I did the blueberry harvest up in Maine, and then I'm about to go to the
No, I'm talking to you.
The sugar beet harvest up in North
Never
Dakota.
mind.
Fucking North Dakota.
Sugar?
And
What's
after
that?
What?
What is that? Sugar beet?
No place to go.
So sugar beet harvest is it's in like North Dakota, Minnesota, and
I'd also rather sleep under a bridge.
North Nebraska.
I mean, think about what you're saying.
It's in North Dakota, Minnesota, and fucking Montana.
I have
That's
nowhere
where
to
it
go.
is. Yeah.
Well, other than your house, but other than that, I have nowhere to go.
I've heard about like a hobo fest, but I heard it was taken over by.
I have nowhere to go.
I heard it was. I'm gonna sit back a little bit. I heard it was taken over by like
Then go
not genuine hobos. There's a hobo festival. I think it's in Nebraska.
Go wherever you want.
And those people come
yeah,
up
it's basically like old people
so
that are in
what's wrong with
RVs that try to act like they're hobos. So there's an actual
Okay, well, then
fucking
call the-
hobo gathering. I'm not gonna say where it's at, but
I got you.
it's somewhere in California.
Oh.
And
If you don't know-
I
there's,
think-
you don't know where
there's a
I'm
lot
staying.
of dirty kids. They call us dirty kids that fucking go there, and we all fucking just hang out, fucking drink and shit. And
But hobos are different than like the normal homeless, but like normal homeless people kind of stick in the town
That'd be awesome
and
if it came
stay and don't move, and then hobos kind of
No, they're called home
Me
bums.
fucking either.
Home bums sit there in one spot, and they don't move, and they don't work, and they don't do anything. Like, traveling kids, we usually sit there and float signs and shit and bum for shit. But we'll, like, a lot of us will sit there and work and fucking, you know,
So where do you work at when you work mostly?
usually harvest.
Harvest, like,
How do you break? How
is that
window?
organic? Or is that pot?
I mean, it just depends. It's like either,
Is that a pot term?
no, it's not a pot term.
Okay, so harvest
It's
of
just
I told
whatever
you about
whatever
that
you
before.
can harvest.
like strawberries and
Strawberries, apples, blueberries, fucking just whatever.
you get a deal from the strawberry field, like you get some kind of deal and go in there and
No, you fucking talk to them before you go there, and then you get a certain amount of money for how many pounds you pick. So you can work your ass off and make a shit ton of money, or you can work really slow and not make a bunch of money.
it's kind of the same thing as immigrant labor in a way. It's
Yeah, basically, yeah.
there's no minimum
like
wage
immigrant
for
labor.
it, and there's no
No, it's pay per piece.
Sounds like
Basically,
everything
get paid-
under comfort
you get paid by the
safer
pound.
and have something to do.
I got you.
So,
So how many
if you stay in
how
the
many
same place
cities have you
for
been
a
through
while,
in say last
Yeah.
month or year? I mean,
Well,
have
the
you-
last month I actually haven't been through
I'm gonna
that
shoot
many
you fucking
because
good. I'm not trying to be sarcastic,
I was
I'm
up
being
in
realist.
Fort Wayne, Indiana, trying to get my shit together, and my girlfriend ended up being a really big piece of shit.
So,
And so
Well,
I
Gary's
left
staying
town after we
And
got in a
Mark probably is
fight,
too, 'cause-
and I'm down here
yeah,
now.
probably, yeah. I'm not gonna put him on a
But
bicycle
before
and send him
that, I was traveling around
out.
and
Dude, get run over by a
fucking.
fucking car.
so
I made
in the last
like,
year,
What?
in the last year, how many cities?
Last year, how many cities?
I'm just wondering, like, how far you get around the United States. Like, what's your
Shit.
round
like,
trip for going to the United States? Do you have a set route, or do you have a?
I don't really have a set route anymore. I used to when I was younger. When I was like 18. You know, I used to hit up like New Orleans.
You
and
have to
go
remove it
like,
yourself. It's not gonna do it by itself.
Hollywood for
Well,
New Year's,
goddamn.
and then back over east. And I used to go back and forth.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I kind of got tired of that shit and grew older, and I'm kind of just like trying to chill out and get some farm work and just fucking kick it.
Farm work, like what? Just harvesting.
Yeah, just harvest jobs or whatever, you know, whatever jobs I can get
So,
on
yeah,
farms.
this is a place in the country to do it. But I mean, is that what you want to be doing when you're 20 years older from now, or do you have a different visual for?
Well,
Where
I'm
you're
sorry, I
at?
can't read you
I don't
whenever
know,
get
man.
six texts at one time,
The
and I
guy
start
that I
reading one,
worked
and then I get six
for
more.
doing the harvest jobs for
And
blueberries.
then
He
eight of
started
them are
off
talking
as a
shit.
raker,
I mean,
and
what,
now he owns his own like big
what
ass
do you expect
farm,
from me, baby?
and
What do
just
you
hires like dirty kids and shit. So I figured maybe I could do the
Sorry,
same
no,
thing,
sorry.
and if I don't even hire dirty kids, at least I could like have a little farm where I could run it myself or something, you know, just like something little.
Like fruits and vegetables or dairy or You're gonna cut
Fruits,
some meat?
vegetables, dairy, goats, you know,
There's
chickens,
nothing wrong with
basically
that.
everything.
You just have to give me time to fucking look at it.
You know,
before
it's
get pissed
everything
off
where
at
I
me.
could just like kind of try to live on my own, except You know, I'm sure there's gonna be points where I gotta like go to the store and shit, but I want to try to live like off of like my own shit as much as possible.
I won't.
It's respectable.
Really?
Hey, we're at 10. I'm gonna cut it.